Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Divine Truth Tarot. We are going to check in with the current energies because the energies have shifted significantly since yesterday. So we're currently in this kind of flow state. It's peaceful, it's calming, it's relaxing, we're feeling good, we're feeling happy and joyful and probably a lot lighter. And we're also feeling like the future is really bright. So this is a beautiful place to be in. I do want to mention that I'll be doing a separate video on this either later tonight or tomorrow morning, because tomorrow we usher in the full moon lunar eclipse in the homey and very family-oriented sign of Cancer. Cancer is all about the home, it's all about family, it's all about the mom, the mother, and how we relate to the mothers in our lives. And so it's going to bring some pretty significant change. So the energies will shift quite drastically, I imagine, again tomorrow. And then just 2 days later on January 12th, of course, we have that Saturn-Pluto conjunction that I've been talking about. And I'm going to be doing a separate video on that as well. So let's check in for today. It's going to be a quick video, guys, just a quick check-in with the counterparts. And I want to see what's going on with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Wow. Okay. Whew. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. This is very interesting. So what we have here for the masculine is he's currently playing it safe. So this is his intention. He wants to play it safe right now, and he's not quite sure how to approach the feminine. So he has felt the energy shift, but guys, he's still in this state of fear and loss. So I feel like there might be some loss going on. He may feel like you've walked away from him. He may feel like he's lost you forever. This is just, you know, current energy. He doesn't know what to do. He feels like he's tied to something here and that he can't come forward towards you. So for some of you, this might be a karmic relationship. This could be children. This could be a job. This could be a family. This could be a mother. Sometimes of Divine Masculines, the mother is the karmic energy. And he's currently in a state of fear. So this is, as if he's being crippled by fear, and he can't see, look at the celebration that's going on here. He's playing it safe, but he can't see the celebration that awaits him if he were to understand that he hasn't lost his Divine Feminine, and if he could release that fear. So these are really heavy energies for this Divine Masculine. So I want to find out, so this is his mental space, but what's in his heart space? Yeah, he's got a lot of back and forth energy right now. So this is like he's straddling one life with another life. So it's his family life with you, Divine Feminine. So for those of you who have a Divine Masculine who's, has family members, whether that's the mother of his children, a marriage, that could be his mother, or that could be a job, he's going back and forth. And it's like head and heart decisions here is what I'm hearing, and what I'm feeling is he wants to move towards his heart's desire, but then his head is telling him he has to stay where he's at. And he feels like he's on this constant seesaw, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this puts him in this kind of perpetual state of fear. So the universe is asking him to have optimism because he's currently stuck in this victim mentality. When he's stuck in this victim mentality, he feels like nothing's going his way, and he feels like he needs to play it safe, and like he's lost, his feminine, he's lost his light. Look, you're his light, and he feels chained to something, and he doesn't know how to come forward. And he really is stuck right now in this victim mentality, but this is going to change come tomorrow, guys. So fear not. This lunar eclipse and full moon is going to bring significant change for the collective, significant change for anybody who's stuck in karmic situations, for anybody who is stuck kind of replaying the past, who kind of, is reliving Groundhog Day and can't seem to get off of that broken record. Don't worry, this victim mentality isn't going to last. This is just current, this is just his current energy. So the universe is asking him to step into a conscious state of optimism so that he can stop playing it safe, right? Step into this place of optimism so he can stop playing it safe and see that there's a celebration that wants to happen in the future if he could only move out of that place, a victim mentality, or going back and forth and what's the right thing. A lot of these masculines are stuck in societal conditioning where they feel like they have to do the right thing. And for most of them, honestly, guys, it's at the expense of their own happiness. And they're making sacrifices. And regardless of if it's children or a spouse or a family member or friend or job, whenever we make sacrifices at our own expense of our own happiness, we are going to suffer. So know that these masculines are suffering physically. They're suffering physical ailments and physical pains as well as emotional pain. They're not doing so well. And, you know, it's only a matter of time before the universe really starts to step in and say, okay, this isn't working for you anymore. And those tower moments will start to happen when this eclipse ushers itself in, and this conjunction that we have coming up on the 12th. So the universe wants you to know. So your divine masculine's higher self is telling you that there's a new cycle and new beginnings that are happening. This may even involve children for some of you with your divine partner. This may mean that one or either of you have children, but I do see new beginnings and just the joy, that kind of childlike joy coming into this connection. So there's a new cycle happening. If he could just get out of this victim mentality, he could see that the new beginnings are happening, and he would realize that he hasn't lost his feminine, that there's no reason for him to be in fear. So I want to check in with the divine feminine. The first 3 cards I pulled for her are happy, success, increase, and peace. So these are 2 very different energies that are going on right now in the collective. The feminine feels like she's achieving happy success. You know, these are healer hands. She feels like she has the world at her fingertips. She's really in a state of peace. You see the swans off in the, you know, in the distance here, and she's just feeling content. She's just kind of swinging back and forth. So while the divine masculine's kind of seesawing back and forth, the divine feminine is just flowing. She's more in a flow state right now of just going, you know, kind of sauntering back and forth. Those are very different actions and very different energies. And the cycle that she's starting to step into is one of increase. So, you know, look at, as she walks on her path, as she steps into her personal power and as she steps into her mission, both individually and with her counterpart, look at the jewels that appear. Look at the bounty that appears to her, and all she has to do is keep going forward. So feminines, keep going forward, keep taking one step forward, because you are on your way to success and you're on your way to achieving inner peace. And these are beautiful energies that are going to attract your masculine back to you. When we're in that place of need, like I need him, I need him, I need him, the universe can't deliver that which we desire, and it repels the things we desire. Not only our masculine, but also the job we want, the money we want, the friends we want, the success we want. So feminines, be in that state of receptivity and surrender. And as you do so, you're going to achieve that big, happy success and have an increase in monetary gain. This is an increase in love, an increase in joy, an increase in wealth, an increase in everything your heart desires. And the universe wants you to know that you are deserving. So not only are you stepping into this consciousness of happy success, but you know that you're deserving of everything that you've ever dreamed of. You're deserving of that big, happy home. You're deserving of, you know, roses, and you're deserving of beautiful clothing. You're deserving of being surrounded by beauty. And you know that you can give this to yourself now, and you're starting to no longer rely on anything outside of you, even your masculine, to deliver the success that you know deep down that you can give to you. You can give yourself that inner peace and joy, and you understand that it's up to you. It's not up to your masculine, but it's up to you. Feminines, mark my words, when you step into this place of inner peace and serenity, your masculine has no choice but to follow you. He is like bees to honey. He's going to be, he doesn't even know why, but he's going to start thinking of you. He's going to start being attracted to you, and he's going to start to step away from those obstacles that are keeping him from you. The universe wants you to know that great achievements are ahead, whatever this might be. And I think this came up the other day in a reading. So great achievements are ahead in your life. Feminine, you are on fire. Fire. You are on fire. All right, so we're going to pull a card for the connection. So can we have a card for the connection, please? Can we have a card? What is going on in the connection here? There's current conflict. So the waters are a little choppy at this current time, and you may feel as though you and your counterpart, maybe you've had an argument or you're not getting along. A lot of feminines and masculines are currently in separation as of the new year. It's funny because the energy changed so quickly, even from Christmas to the new year, that we needed to go in separation because there was healing to be done on both ends and both parts. There was awareness to be had and healing to be done. So there's current conflict for a lot of us in the connection. We're currently turning to friends and maybe even colleagues, and we're just kind of trying to distract ourselves, if you will, and fill up those other parts of our life while we're in this conflict with our counterpart, you know. And it doesn't have to mean it was a big blowout. It just means you're in current separation. So there's some conflict in your heart and in your mind. So you're stepping, you know, towards friends and colleagues to really fill your time and to really balance out your life. So what else is going on in the connection? So spirit is guiding these connections, and know that you are being guided by universal law, you know, divine timing. And I actually want to read this card. When you receive this card, you know that this vast river of grace, abundance, and happiness is open for you. Blessings of divine consciousness. Opportunity awaits. Amazing connections are available to you. The eternal consciousness that co-creates all reality is in alignment with your own heartfelt desires. This is the time to focus your energy there by creating a treasure map or vision board filled with bright images, writing a clear attraction intention, or directing your angels to carry your intentions to the energetic realm. The entire universe is waiting and willing to respond. Affirmation. The light of God fills me. Divine consciousness guides me. Abundant blessings of the universe flow into my life. So this is a blessed and divine connection. So speak to your guides, speak to the masters, speak to ancestors and loved ones who have passed, because they are they're watching over this connection, and they want its success as much as you do. The planet needs the success of this union as much as you do. So a lot more is resting on this connection, guys, than just the two of you. There's a lot more at stake here. The whole planet is relying on twin flames to start to create a new way of being, a new way of living, a new consciousness that's going to change everyone's life. It's going to change the lives of the future generations and not just the current generation. So I want to get some angel guidance here for today. Compromise is called for. So in this conflict that's currently going on, the angels are saying compromise. So divine feminines, if you're in this place where you kind of, it's his fault, it's always his fault or her fault, you know, if you're masculine as a female, start to compromise, start to come from a place of unconditional love, send your counterpart love, and understand that what they're going through is very challenging, that they want to be with you as much as you want to be with them. There's no need to worry. So let your worries be cast aside and chill out. The angels are saying, chill out. Everything that your heart desires is coming for you at the right time. So I'm just going to pull a few more cards, and I do have to run. You are poised for great success, Divine Feminine. You are poised. You are ready to receive. Divine Masculine, please. Divine Masculine is currently dealing with abandonment wounds and abandonment issues. He also feels like he's been, feeling the loss of his Divine Feminine, right? So we have fear of being abandoned and lost. So he feels like you've abandoned him. This is not up to you in the 3D to fix feminine. This is something that he needs to heal and go within to heal. He needs to understand that this is a divine connection, that you're connected and you're not going anywhere. And he needs to really understand that no matter what the current circumstances are, that Divine Feminine, you have faith in him. So in the 5D, guys, in that 5D connection, send him love. For now, it's feminines, it's time to step back. I believe this came up in yesterday's reading as well. So it's time to step back. Time to let go for now, because the treasure island awaits you. Feminines, you're on fire, your abundance, and this is a time to focus on your abundance and your career. That's all this is about. Can we get another card for Divine Masculines, please? Yeah, so he's currently in this place where he's like kind of stuck between past and future. And he's reminiscing about the past and past times of this feminine and maybe any mistakes that he's made, and he's looking towards the future, but he's really kind of at a standstill because he doesn't know what's coming next. He doesn't know where he stands with his divine feminine. This is talking about him really learning to be in the present moment. And really just learning that the now moment is all that's available to him. And his higher self is telling him that there's a change in the wind. So he knows that change is imminent and change is coming. He just needs to trust in it. I know I said one more card, but all right. So the masculine energy, the native spirit cards, talking stick. This is okay. Here we go. Now we have some clarity. I felt like I wasn't getting a lot of clarity with these cards. Speak your truth. The soul loves the truth. Communicate from your heart and share your reality without hesitation. This isn't the time to be shy and hesitant. It's a time to heal through communication. So this is spirit saying that the divine masculine is going to come forward, feminines, particularly with this portal and this change that we have coming up tomorrow with the lunar eclipse. And, you know, that's going to open doorways and pathways. It's going to clear out obstacles and create opportunities that weren't there before. Your masculine wants to speak his truth to you because he's afraid of losing you, and he is going to come forward, but he needs to cut through that fear. He needs to, you know, be in the present moment. He needs to work through those abandonment issues. He needs to release the fear. Okay? And he needs to release this victim mentality. But he does want to resolve this conflict with you, right? He does want to resolve the conflict with you. He knows that this is a destined spiritual connection. He just needs to get his confidence. He needs to collect himself a little bit, and he needs to trust in the connection. I feel like there's a little bit of him that is kind of, he doesn't trust you right now, feminine. He feels like you've walked away. So as I said, the best thing that you can do at this time, the best thing, absolute best thing you can do is stay in your power, keep pursuing your dreams and your goals, and keep reassuring him in the 5D. So this is not a time for you to take action in the 3D. This is a time for you to step back and take action in the 5D space, okay? Have a beautiful day, guys. I'll see you soon.